Wow. Okay. So that's you guys.
Is it?
That it was. And
Wow.
no, we were just talking about. I was like, do you guys recognize your music when you're not like on stage playing it? Because I've actually heard that from a couple different artists. They're like, if they're or even if they're trying to do like an impromptu, since they're not performing, they can't quite grasp the lyrics. They can't remember different things, because you're so used to doing it, either at practice or performing. Is that like something that happens to you guys? Do you recognize it all like right off the bat?
Usually, there was. I don't know what song it was. It was off the last record, because we're about to play a show next weekend, and we have to play for an hour.
Where?
Champaign, Illinois, with
At the City Center.
At the City Center with a band called Firehouse. They were big at some point. I think they're still kind of big.
They are.
So next weekend, Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday we're playing with them. But anyway, back to what I was getting at. We had to play for an hour, so we've been like digging up songs we haven't played for a while, and it was one off the last record. I was listening to it, and there would be parts of like, oh yeah, I forgot that was even there. I would not have known that. So I guess sort of.
There Will Come Soft Rains, maybe.
No, it was
Freak Show.
Fall Shepherd.
Oh, that's the only one I don't really listen to. I hate to say that. I'm sorry.
Which one?
Fall Shepherd. I usually skip that one.
That one's like the heaviest.
I
That's
don't
probably
like.
why.
I don't like any of that record anymore. I can't listen to.
You're just burned out on it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just like.
Or are you just over it?
I'm over it. Way over it.
Well, hey, you know what? You guys got to grow, right?
Yeah.
True.
There's like 2 songs maybe on the new record that sound kind of like the old stuff, and those are my least favorite.
Well, you just
songs
gotta
by
think some
far.
bands have to tour on like one record for like 2 years straight.
Right.
Imagine how burned out they are.
But
on that.
that's usually like a full length. You guys had what? It was a 5-song.
Yeah,
EP?
5
Yeah.
songs.
So 5 songs over and over again. I think
Yeah.
anybody would get
For
tired
sure.
of that.
And plus, we're so excited about the new record, so it's like we just want to talk about all of this.
Exactly.
and-
So why don't you tell me a little bit about it? Give us some. We were gonna have some studio tracks today, but unfortunately that wasn't able to happen yet. So instead, just let me live vicariously through telling me a little bit about the new record.
We'll just hum the entire record.
No lyrics, just
do-wop it.
Just hum it. Yeah.
No, I mean, how many songs is it? Just any little secrets you want to reveal? Anything.
10 songs.
Wow.
10 songs, so
10
twice
songs.
as much as last time. And it's pretty much the greatest thing ever.
Double the pleasure, double the fun.
I hate
Yes.
to brag, but it's so magical.
I've heard a couple of the songs. I think you did a couple acoustic things,
Even,
Yeah.
and they were pretty phenomenal. I know Neil, who's over at 89.9, took video at one show, and it was
Oh, yeah,
acoustic.
that's
Oh,
right,
why?
yeah.
yeah, and that was amazing.
That
okay,
one-
you think that's amazing?
That one's on the record. It's yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They brought tears to my eyes.
We got
so.
it's that was like an early version of it. The version that's going to be on the record. It was one of my least favorite going into
Same.
recording, and then now it's probably in my top 3 favorites.
Same.
And what's the title of that? If I don't,
Why?
Why?
why? Okay, why? Cool.
That
All
was
right.
like the last song we wrote for that record too, and it just like came out so fast, but we were so unprepared for it too.
Well, we were talking about this year being the worst thing ever, and some of it was like we'd scheduled recording time really early in the year, and then some just bad stuff happened. It got
Right.
pushed back, but that ended up being good in a way because we wrote probably 4 songs
Yeah.
in that time, and I think every single one of those 4 songs are the singles off the record.
Yep.
So our favorite songs we wrote in that time, and they wouldn't have been on it.
It's so crazy to think about, like some of the best songs that come together just like come to you when you're not even like trying to write a song and in the weirdest ways, and all of a sudden it's like boom.
Isn't that kind of like life in general though? Is like that.
That's
the best
true.
things come when you're not expecting them.
That's very true.
But I'm stoked. I can't wait for it. You guys, you got to give me a sneak peek at some time because a lot of bands will do that.
Well, you'll get a little sneak peek in a little bit. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, let's move on. You guys just got back from a really cool little mini tour, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So why
that
don't you
was
tell
fun.
us about I saw your picture you posted from the lake on the docks.
Oh, Lake Minnetonka. I don't know if
I
yeah,
want to
Prince.
live there.
Yeah.
It's
That
the
was-
most beautiful place
That was
I've
probably
ever
the
been.
most fun of that entire tour.
Mhm.
That we stayed in Minneapolis for 2 days with this
on
guy
Lake
named-
Minnetonka.
Yeah, with
Oh,
this guy
nice.
Anton, and he's probably the most interesting guy I've ever met in my life.
In a
And,
good way.
Oh
Right.
yeah, it was.
He's got a
This-
pontoon.
Oh yeah.
And he wanted everybody to drive it.
Take the tune for a rip, boys. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But was it like, so that was your first tour, right? Like,
we toured early without her. We had a different singer,
that
but
doesn't count then.
yeah,
No, that doesn't count at all.
But yeah, that was one of the longer ones we've ever been on.
So was it cool? Was it
Oh,
bad?
it was awesome.
Was it a nice experience?
We had a bunch of fun. The only date that sucked was the last date, and because it dropped, we drove from I don't know where to Milwaukee, and it was like
4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours away, and we got there, and 10 minutes before, like Kenny from Welcome Home, who we toured with,
right.
He was like, "Hey, the venue says there's no power and everything," so we didn't know it was gonna drop. And we get into Minneapolis, and we get there, and it dropped, and we just driven 5 hours out of our way.
As soon as we get out of the car.
Yeah, oh yeah, and right when we get out of the car, we hear 3 gunshots and someone peeling out.
We're
So
like,
we just
we're
left,
cool with
yeah.
leaving. It's cool, guys.
That was we didn't even us and Welcome Home didn't even really say bye to each other. We just left and went home.
We
and
were
that was
so exhausted.
But,
I'm sure.
it was awesome.
See, they're going to be in with me not next week because we're Thanksgiving break, but the week after. So I know I'm going to have, I think, Kenny and Erin and Nick are going to be in.
Oh man, you're not gonna have Brandon.
I think he's busy. That's what Kenny told me. That's who he said was going to be there. I need to check in. But yeah, I'm going to have them in. And that's the second to last show of the semester. And then I'm supposed to have City of Parks in the next week.
Ooh.
And that'll be it. So I think both groups are performing live, just like you will be. And I'm stoked on it. I love Welcome Home.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Like
I think
that
they're in
new
Salt Lake
record
City.
They're
is
so good.
phenomenal. Favorite song off the new record? Your personal?
Oh man, I don't know the names. Wow, I'm about to embarrass myself.
I'm pretty sure
But
there's like
it has the riff. It's like that one. They played it every single night, and I was so stoked about it.
I'd say just happy to be here.
That's a great.
Is that cheesy?
Right. No, I really like Foolish, which is the acoustic.
The acoustic one.
But my favorite and the one I'm actually gonna play it is Giving Up. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
Giving Up. That is my jam. That is the one. I'll play Wait sometimes, but because that was the one they were pushing. But
I always sing along with that one, and I always sing the wrong words.
Oh yeah.
I will get down with Giving Up. Like that was the anthem of going into fall. That and Nice Knives, the
That is a
title
very
track
good
off the new
song.
Isabella. I was a little salty. Obviously, I was a little salty. They were good songs for where I was at emotionally, but yeah, we got a break. So without further ado, let's check out some Welcome Home. These guys just toured with them. They're great. They will be in 2 weeks from today. This is Giving Up off their new album, which is Just Happy to Be Here, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.